Islam has this concept of urf within it, which sort of indicates that we are, cultural beings. Human beings always have a culture. We never operate outside of culture. And of course, there's many diverse and beautiful cultures within the world. So when Islam spread to the people of those cultures, anything that was sort of permissible, that, was part of that culture was allowed to remain, right? And in many cases, there was a very interesting fusion between Islamic teachings and local cultures. And so some of the stories that come to mind in terms of what that enables, right? So you have your own distinct identity, but then you have your Islamic identity, which you share with people in all the different parts of the world where Islam has spread to. So when Muslim Spain was in decline, there was a scholar there. His name was Sa'ad al Khayr, and he was from the city of Valencia. And when, there was a decline happening there, what he decided to do is move with his family all the way from Muslim Spain into China. So he goes, and this is, we are talking about, the 12th century, basically 13th century. This is many, many hundred years ago. That would be a big move for somebody to make today in today's world, right? But they're moving from Spain all the way to China. And there's, and what's the implication? They have the same kind of cultural roots that they share with the Muslims in China, in the sense that they can easily walk over into a mosque or into a Muslim community in China, say assalamu alaikum, and the other people who are there who've never met them before may have nothing else in common, but at the very least they know wa alaikum assalam, they will say that, yes, right? So you have that cultural familiarity. So now this scholar, he moved to Kashgar, which is now in the Uyghur lands, which are occupied by China, right? And his daughter was born there. Her name is Faatimah bint Sa'ad al Khayr. She's Faatimah, the daughter of Sa'ad al Khayr. And she became a scholar in her own right. So she's raised in Kashgar. She's from Spanish Arab background. She's raised in Kashgar among the Uyghur Muslims. Then she moves to Persia in Isfahan for her higher studies. And eventually she gets married. She moves to Baghdad. And then from there, she and her husband are both in the service of Salahuddin, right? In the Levant, basically. And she spends the final years of her life in Ayyubid, Cairo, and she passes away in Cairo, and that's where she's buried, right? So this is kind of like the global interconnection that the spread of Islam created.